Alright folks, this is an Opinel number 8 that I picked up a while back, and I actually did a video showing how I did a tiger stripe mustard stain on it, just kind of playing around. And so I like to mod knives or play around or whatever you want to call it. And the next thing for me is what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the finish from this handle, and then I'm going to stain it. I have some leather stain. It's called ox blood is the color, and it's kind of like a purpley color, and I love it. I think it looks great. So I'm gonna do that on the handle of this. What I picked out to do the job is a big old pile of sandpaper. Here's a piece of 400. Here's a piece of 320. I have some 130 grit up to 1500. Let's see what this is. 1000, and this should be 100 grit sandpaper right here. So anyhow, we're going to get started, and I'll come back as we progress. Alright folks, so I just sanded the finish of this Opinel number 8 off the handle. I think it did a pretty good job. I probably didn't get it all off there. You can still see that there's some that was down in the wood. But that's okay. I wanted to have a rustic look. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use, and I don't know how this is going to work. I've never done it before. We're going to use this leather dye, ox blood. We're going to put that on here. Probably do 2 coats. And then we're going to put a coat or 2 of this True Oil. It's a gun stock finish by Birchwood Casey. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to assume that this is going to wipe off of the metal or the steel reasonably well. It might not. And I want this to turn out nice and dark. We'll wait and see what happens. Alright folks, we're going to let this sit and we'll come back in a bit. Thank you. Alright, so here we are. I don't know how well this is going to come across, but I think it looks great. And the next thing is to put some of this True Oil on here, and we'll see how that goes. Look at my hands. Alright, we'll be back when this is done. Alright folks, here we are, and this is going to be the last step. And I should have reached for this earlier. This is a ballistol, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it on this paper towel. Pretty good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe this thing down. And that will help with the sheen. It's taking some of the dye off. And then I'm just going to leave this thing sit, and we're going to see how it turns out. Thanks, everybody. Alright, folks. Here's the finished product. I think it turned out pretty well. I like the color. Still a little stiff opening and shutting, but I think it has to do with some humidity in the wood. But as it dries, it should dry up fine. I think it turned out pretty good. Looking at doing some other mods, maybe some regrind of the blade, but I don't know yet. Anyhow, that's it. Thanks, everybody.